Probate's the process where once you've died, someone has to go to the court and say, hey, X died, and either here's their will or they don't have a will. And then it's the process of getting the assets transferred from you personally to either whoever's been named in your will or to whoever is your successors by law, which would be your spouse and then your children and then your children's children. And if you don't have any of those, it's your parents and then your siblings and your siblings' children. And then it's the process. So you get appointed as the administrator or personal representative or executor. And that person then has control and goes and notifies all the financial institutions. Person X died. I now am in control. Take over the accounts, create an estate account, pay all of the last funeral expenses, illness, burial, plus life expenses, file the final tax returns, and then deal with, okay, what do we do with the assets now? Do we sell them? Do we transfer them in kind? And for example, with houses, one of the biggest questions the personal representative is faced with, what do I do with all the stuff? Who gets it? Who wants it? Does anyone want it? Or more often than not, hiring a junk removal company to take it all out. And then when you're in the probate process, there's a certain time period in which you have to file an inventory, which is a list of all of the assets. Typically, we don't list each item of tangible personal property, but it's still a lot to file that list of everything the person's owned. Then about a year later, depending on which jurisdiction you're in, you have to file an accounting of how all the money was used, where it went, and then you can finally distribute everything out to the beneficiaries. So that's where I say if you do the trust and you avoid the probate process, the trust allows them then to quickly gather everything, pay it out, and sort of do what they deem in their best interest more rapidly and much easier.